Okay, so now that we have removed someone from the household, we are now going to look at how we remove them from our current program or entry exit. So now we see that the person we want to remove out of this household used to be in shelter with George. Okay, so this is the head of household's client ID. What we want to do is switch to another household member by selecting this drop-down list, and we see that she did leave the household as of the 17th, and we click submit. Okay, so when we go to households, we already see that she was also taken out of the household. However, she is still entered into our family shelter. Now, in order to exit just her, but not her father, we click on the pencil next to exit date, which is what I did briefly right here. And then this pops up. And this asks you to select who's exited. Okay, so we wouldn't do this because George did not leave the exit, he just left the household. And their names are grayed out because they are not any longer associated in the same household. This is just the history. Okay, so we want to say that she exited yesterday, as that is the day she left. So we're going to put yesterday, sometime in the morning, in case she reappeared in a different shelter with somebody else, or went somewhere else and entered our system again. We just want to make sure we exit her from our shelter for an AM time. Her reason for leaving is going to be completed program, and we're going to say that she went back to stay with friends while dad is looking for housing. So she's staying with friends temporarily, and that's the reason we're going to select. And now it's important here to put a note. We are going to put client's father reported Gina will be staying at a friend's house until he finds housing. And then again, I like to put my initials, and that's just for me. There's no subsidy, so you can leave that blank. And now you click Save and Continue. Now you'll notice on the top, it shows you right away, George Smith is not exited, but Gina Smith is. Okay, this asks again, did anything at exit change? No, the income did not change. Non-cash benefit did not change. Health insurance did not change. Disability did not change. Okay, you don't need to answer any of these questions unless you are exiting someone from a permanent supportive housing destination or from coordinated entry. So these questions will not normally appear. So you just click Save and Exit, and you've officially exited her from the project. Now when you click on Client Count, you'll see that she has an exit date next to the two names, but he does not because George is still in the project. Now we have to do the same thing for the Case Manager tab because you're no longer working with Gina, you're only working with her father. So you click on that tab, Case Managers, and once you click on this tab, you'll see that you are still assigned her case manager because there is no end date. So now in order to end your case management assignment for Gina, you click on the pencil to the left side of your name. You want to make sure that only her name is checked and the other people in the household that you're still working with are not checked off. Remember, they're usually listed together just in case they are like the release of information. He signs for her. However, she is able to not work with you even if he is still working with you. So her name's automatically checked off because we're on her profile. And we're going to make sure that we add an end date that matches the exit date and the date that she left the household. So that would be 2/17/2019. And then you click Save Case Manager. So you've successfully checked that she is no longer in a household. She is no longer in the entry with her father. And she is no longer assigned as your client, all for the same date.